ABC. Tonight at 8, the Seahawks and Broncos. Who's gonna win?
The Seahawks will win 1913.
Any other hot tips?
Tomorrow morning it's going to hail, and next Thursday you're going to die.
How exactly do you know this person?
Overheard him yelling about a couple of stock tips. Made a little coin.
Pete's guy is just not reliable. I shouldn't have interviewed that homeless guy. He was full of lies for exposure. He randomly predicted the score, which was bad enough, but he even said I had only 1 week to live. That was insane. That night, I went to a bar with friends to watch the game. When the game ended, the score was really 19-13. I could hardly believe it. In the middle of the night, I was woken up by thunder. I sat up and looked out. It was hailing outside. I began to suspect Jack's predictions were all true. I started to doubt. The next day, I went straight to the hospital for a checkup. Maybe there was really something wrong with my body. But after the exam, the doctor said I was very healthy.
You may be the single healthiest person in Seattle.
I immediately suspected it was Pete's prank, but he seriously denied it.
All right, he's just some crazy nut who had a bad case of logorrhea. Sometimes he's right and sometimes he's wrong. When it comes to matters of life and death, it's a little out of his league.
Still, I felt uneasy. That night, I went to the abandoned factory to find Jack. I wanted to pay him double. I asked him to predict for me again. He took the money and started his ritual. He chanted a spell. Then he told me that at 9006 tomorrow morning, an earthquake would hit New York. I left with doubt. The next morning, I kept the TV on. I was afraid of missing any news. I stared at the screen, but after a long time, there was no news about an earthquake. I was completely relieved. Just when I thought Jack was a fraud, the TV broadcast breaking news of an earthquake. His prediction was real. I only had 1 week left to live. The next day, I went to see Pete. I told him I only had 1 week. He comforted me, saying it was fake.
If I was gonna die in a week, I'd try and live every moment. I would go to see the people that mean the most to me.
After hearing him, I started to think about the meaning of my life. Back home, I decided to change my old life. I would no longer be the perfect woman. I ate a lot of snacks I used to avoid. When my boyfriend came back, he saw a messy home. I seriously asked him what our love was based on, but he always changed the subject. He didn't answer. Instead, he took me to the baseball field. I thought he would confess his love there, but I got the news of a breakup instead.
Is this you breaking up with me? I want to take a minute, reconsider.
I mean, it seems like a really long time to waste.
My life completely hit rock bottom. The next day, workers were on strike. We needed to go out for interviews, but they couldn't reach me. The boss was about to send someone else, but I suddenly showed up. I had also dyed my hair. I changed my old style. Now I had less than a week left. I was going to live as another me.